Good morning. My name is Susan Brown, and I'm a volunteer with Room in the Inn at West End. I know many of you in the congregation have participated with Room in the Inn through the years, and for that we say thank you, and we hope you'll continue. If you haven't been involved, we hope today we can entice you to participate in this really important ministry. As part of the approximately 200 religious groups and universities supporting Room in the Inn in Nashville, at West End we host 12 homeless men every Wednesday night from November 1st through March 31st. We provide a place to sleep for the night, dinner, breakfast, and a sack lunch. The men can shower, wash clothes, and take a few items from our clothing closet. And most importantly, we provide a loving, welcoming evening for our homeless guests. Beginning next Sunday, September 24th, groups, families, and individuals can sign up to host a Wednesday. So be sure to look for the signs and sign up for Room in the Inn in Reed Hall. Starting in 1988, Room in the Inn has been a very important ministry at West End for 29 years. For the past several years, Kay Gray and Buddy DeFord have served faithfully as the coordinators for Room in the Inn. And they were at the early service, and we thank them, but be sure to thank them if you see them, because their service and the time commitment they have given for several years has been invaluable to this program. While they will continue to volunteer with Room in the Inn, they are ready to retire as coordinators. Kay and Buddy have graciously agreed to serve one more year to help others transition into leadership. But for this ministry to continue, we need new leadership. Coordinating Room in the Inn is a time commitment. To help relieve some of the concentrated responsibility, we are hoping to replace Kay and Buddy with a team of people. First, we need a Room in the Inn coordinator who will coordinate the volunteer schedule for hosts each Wednesday night and send reminders with detailed instructions to all volunteers. Responsibilities include recruiting volunteer groups or individuals and writing newsletter articles. The position could easily be shared by 2 or 3 coordinators. And we need innkeepers, volunteers to be the point people for one Wednesday each month, coordinating with volunteers who are hosting for the evening. One innkeeper would be responsible for the first Wednesday of each month, another for the second Wednesday, and so on. He or she would be there to troubleshoot if any problems arise. So if you're a person who likes a finite job and the luxury of no meetings, these are great jobs for you. As organizer of the clothing closet, I also want to remind you that we are always in need of warm men's clothing, including jeans, athletic pants and shirts, warm jackets, and shoes, socks, gloves, hats, and underwear. It's important to remember that most of the men we serve are working, and they're working outside in very cold conditions, so we're always in need of lots of warm clothing items. I've been a 4th and 5th grade Sunday school teacher for a lot of years, and we, through the years, have partnered with the Christians Under Construction Sunday school class, and we've taken a Wednesday night each year and hosted the men. We make up the beds, always resisting the temptation of jumping on the beds. We cook the meal, we make the lunches, and we serve the men. I wish each of you could hear the conversations the children have with the men and how much they appreciate them, how much they share the stories of their own families and children, and how much we each get out of those conversations and that experience. It is truly a blessing to every person who participates. So I ask you today to consider once again being involved or getting involved for the first time by signing up to host a Wednesday night, by donating clothing, or by taking on one of these coordinating responsibilities. And finally, as a people to whom grace has been freely given, let us freely give our tithes and offerings to the glory of God.